What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Path of Titans. We are on the Crimson Semi-Realism server, and today's dinosaur is going to be the Metri. First up on the list is going to be going against I believe it's a sub-arg. These guys are going to be super tanky. It's going to require a lot of teamwork. The good thing about the Metri is they have a healing call. Basically, you are able to tank a whole lot of extra hits since they are going to be able to heal up while they're in combat much faster than a lot of the other dinosaurs. This specific species is allowed to group up with 6 adults and 4 babies on this server, so we're able to utilize that to do the maximum amount of damage. Now you'll notice that there is going to be some poison dropping from most of our Metris. That is actually a hide ability that they have, to where if you accidentally bite a Metri, it is going to give poison damage. This video is mostly going to focus on going against herbivores. However, any bites against each other is going to have that little poison bleed attack. Now the buff on the far left is going to be that little weird eyeball effect. Metris get a stamina boost whenever it's towards the twilight hours, which is super useful whenever you're hunting at night. Now the main strategy for this dude is to try to have enough people run in, do their healing call, do the damage, and just keep alternating who's going in there. That's why most of us are pulling out, allowing our guys to do the damage, and then we run in to get the final kill. These bodies are going to take quite a while, especially on a herbivore of this size. Next up on the list is going to be an Eotrike. These guys are going to be super heavy. Damage at anywhere near its face. We can literally get one shot at any time, so you have to be super careful of that. Now, using your environment is a very clever strategy. He's trying to have it so we can't get around him and just try to have it so we're focused on fighting him in the face. That's going to completely obliterate our health though, so we have to find a way to survive. We notice he's charging up his strike here. We were barely able to avoid it by using the tree. Get far enough away. In a big pack like this, good thing is that you're sort of able to blend in with the rest of them. Now we're far enough away that we're able to use the healing call and just slowly start building up. That way we can hit back into the fight. A lot of dinosaurs, by the time you were this low, you would never actually be able to re-enter the fight. But keep that in mind, Metris are on a little bit of a different advantage. They are also alongside of the Yudi. Both of them have a healing call, so you can take advantage of that. Typically we face against carnivores, but herbivores are actually able to group up together. This Eotrike is by himself, however sometimes they do come in pairs of 2. We have a claw attack. The claw attack is not near as good as the main bite, so we typically just use the bite, and the claw is going to be more of a close range situation on a smaller dinosaur because it has a little bit faster DPS time compared to a normal bite. So if you were tail riding, for example, I would recommend using the claws. That way you can just keep on rapid firing. Then if you get a few good shots on the head, you want to use your bite. Now our second call is also going to increase our damage. The one call is going to do the healing chorus. The healing call on the Metri does have a 5-minute cooldown, and they do not stack. So if you're in a pack like this, you want to have one person pop it, and try to have it call out so that way you know not to accidentally pop it during the phase. Fall damage on these guys is not horrible, but we do take fall damage, and basically this trike here, if he falls off this cliff, he's going to take a ton of fall damage compared to us. At the same time though, as long as he doesn't fall off the cliff, he'll be good. Looks like he's starting to get some death scars already, and a few more hits should do it. Nice! Alright, so that gives us a Marg, an Eotrike. So the final dino combat in today's video is against a Parasaur. He is grouped up with a younger one, however we are going to do our best to try to focus on the main adult. Once again, the healing call is going to be essential, but the main problem we're going to face is this dude is a class above us. Right now, Metris are considered a mid-tier, so they don't have that high of a combat weight compared to a Parasaur. Which basically means the Parasaur does have an advantage of being able to do a lot more damage compared to us, just physically weight and size wise. He's able to smack down and do a ton of damage. So this is going to require a lot of jumping in and out of the fights. That way you don't accidentally get caught and get crushed instantly. Now the Parasaur, it's sort of the exact same as the trike, where he does a lot of his damage from the front half, and the back half's not near as bad. He does have a tail whip attack, but it's not going to be anything too crazy. He has a punch ability, though, sort of like the trike, where it can melt our health if we're not too careful. Now, fighting up on these hills, basically any carnivore is going to have a very hard time being able to run up a hill. Down a hill, you'll get a little bit of a speed boost. However, uphill is a horrible situation and you can get caught. Been able to tank quite a few, so you might get a little bit more confident and try to just run in there and just completely face tank them. That's where we messed up. That's what we did for today, guys. If you enjoyed, if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.